So, hello everybody, and welcome to our sacred guidance for reweaving wholeness. This is Vanessa Tucker, and I'm Christa Mackinnon, and we are the co-founders of Women Weaving Change, the Modern Medicine Woman Training School. We are also the co-creators of the Medicine Woman Wisdom Cards, which we will use in this series recorded for 7 days of rest.
Thank you, Christa, and welcome everybody. Our offering for 7 days of rest, our overall intent is to offer sacred guidance for reweaving wholeness. And we're going to use the Medicine Woman Wisdom cards, as Christa said, for this. We're going to call in the energies of each day and use those forces, set an intent for each day, and offer the wisdom guidance that comes from the cards.
So, hello and welcome to our 3rd day. And today's theme is the Ancient Father. And so the first thing we will do is call in the energy of the Ancient Father. So if you close your eyes together with me, and we're calling in the energy and force of the Ancient Father, the one who knows the truth of the old ways, who knows about the seeding. And we ask the Ancient Father to give us guidance, help us to remember who we are, help us to dream, and help us in our becoming. So we ask the Ancient Father for guidance. And we ask the energy and the force of the Ancient Father to be with us, to intertwine his energy with our intent for today. Aho.
Oh. And now I will pull a card with the intent for the Ancient Father, asking advice and wisdom. And the intent will be, how can we bring forth the strength and direction needed for these times right now? I hold the intention as I'm shuffling the cards. How can we bring forth the strength and direction for these times right now? How can we bring forth the strength and direction for these times right now? And the card I've pulled is You Are the Force of Love, which is a beautiful card. You are the force of love. And we have a woman here with her hands up. Rainbow of colors, like the chakra system. The energy of the card has a lot of flow, movement in it. And we come back to the wisdom. You are the force of love. I'm going to pass over now to Christa, who's going to give you the wisdom teachings from this card.
Thank you. An interesting card, because usually we associate, of course, the force of love with the feminine rather than the masculine. And it is really interesting that we pulled this card for today when we have the intent of getting the energy of the ancient father to tell us how to have strength and direction in these times. And I find it interesting in so far that I think the direction has to be love. There is no other direction. The direction has to be love. And I will convey to you the meaning of the card. At the core of living well, at the core of life, is the ability to center love as a place of power in any circumstance. To center love empowers us to remember what we care about, what has value, and what is meaningful. And I think that is really a beautiful wisdom teaching behind this card. So our direction, in a way, has to be that we find out what has value and what is meaningful. And we can only do that when we place love into the center of it. So inherent in all of creation and in all of life is the force of love. And the love can be tender and it can be fierce, but it is always nurturing and healing. And it is always life enhancing. And with this card, we are asked to give it the place it deserves, to make it into a place of power, to see love as our place of power. And when Vanessa and I looked at this third day and tried to formulate an intent, we of course talked about the sacred masculine and the distortion of the masculine within patriarchal society, where it has partly become quite toxic. And I'm quite happy with that card, because I feel that card reminds us that the sacred masculine is also love. It's love in a more directed way. It's love in a more protective way. And it is love in a more fierce and seething way, but it is love because it is part of life. So the message of this card is really, what is meaningful to you? What has value? Let power be replaced by love, and then be love, the force of power, the energy underlying your power, and give it direction. The masculine is about direction. The ancient father gives things direction. So how can we bring forth the strength and direction needed for this time? The strength and power comes from love. That's what the card says. And we need to give it direction. Where do we direct this love to? And it's maybe a really good question to ponder while we give you a few minutes in a moment to, reflect on the card and the message and the guidance. Okay.
So I'll hold the card up again for you to see one more time. And if you see that, you are the force of love. And then hooking that again back onto the intent. How can we bring forth the strength and direction needed for these times? You are the force of love. And so we'll give you a few minutes. Just allow those energies to stream towards you, to meet you, to greet you, and to see you. And then just see what comes for you. So please take what's resonated from the loving force of the sacred masculine, the ancient father. And we hope that you have had the insights to bring into your day and weave into your day today. And we hope that you will join us for tomorrow, which is day 4. And we will be our focus will be calling in the breath of love, which is a beautiful follow-on from this card's wisdom today. So thank you very much. And we hope to see you tomorrow.
Thank you, and see you tomorrow.